Welcome. We shine light on what is hidden, the revelation of identity, the scene, the camera, and the captured image, subjected to reflectivity, breeds attention. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, lords and queens. Welcome to Exposure. Kings and queens, welcome back to Exposure. This is your girl Genesis. Today, we're just here to mingle a little bit. All right? I'm going to talk about your mental health. Our mental health. We all have it as ladies. Now, might I remind you that he might be the most fabulous guy you've ever seen. From your perspective, from someone else's perspective, he's not really all that. So, at the end of the day, what do? Do you choose him over you? Or you choose your happiness? Or you can say to everything else and still keep your sanity. What I advise you to do is to keep your mental health. Okay, it's not going to be the end of the world when someone leaves your life. You can tell when they're not for you. As a matter of fact, them leaving your life is God's way of protecting you. Stop holding on to people when they want to leave. It's not something that forced them to leave. They are willingly saying to themselves that I do not want a part of this. Let it go. Let it go. You are beautiful. You are fabulous. You were made by the king, so you are the queen. And no less, a whole lot more, but nothing less. You need to understand that if he's getting up and if he decides to leave, let him go. Find another canine. Let him go. Don't hold on to him. Never beg him to stay. Let him go. If he gets up and he decides to leave, if he decides to leave and you're begging him to stay, that is not even enough reason for him to stay. If he stays after you begged him, then he's giving himself another free opportunity to manipulate you. So listen to me. Get a mirror. Your right hand is the one giving the hug, and your left hand is the one receiving the hug. Do this to yourself every day, as long as you want. Slowly inhaling and exhaling, and you will find out how easy things become. How I tend to, how I used to be. I never could let things go. I always have, like, I keep replaying things in my head, and especially if it's something that hurt me before or something that bothered me before, it used to get to me mentally. It used to drain me. I used to have it on my mind the day after, the day after, the week after, the week after, the month after, the year after. And I would say to myself, like, what could I have done in that moment? What could I have done in that time of the situation to change the result? But the result had already gone. I am ahead. I am 1 year ahead, 1 month ahead, 1 week ahead, 1 day ahead, couple hours ahead, a moment ahead. If it's behind me, it belongs behind me. It's in the past. Do not let anyone, male or female, let you think that you have to hold on to them and you have to beg them to stay in your life. You're fabulous. You hear me? You're fabulous. And as a matter of fact, honey, he has already gotten a chance. She has already gotten a chance. Let nobody on this earth manipulate you. You stick close to the big man upstairs and you ask him questions and he will answer you. Is he right for me? Is she right for me? Does this person have my best interest at heart? Do they not want to be in my life? Expose it to me, and he will expose it to you. The universe, whoever your God is, I am saying, ask questions. Don't ask another human being. It's the biggest mistake we make in life. Oh, let me call my friend and see what she says or see what she means. Okay, you do have some friends that are mutual and genuine and will tell you unbiased, but come on, he's right here. Ask him. He's the most accurate person. You can tell him any amount of information you want to tell him, and you never hear it back from anybody. Toot toot. I blowed somebody horn a while ago. Listen, in today's life, you're too fabulous to play around. In today's generation, you are too fabulous to be played with. You need your car to be parked beside your house, on your property, close to your gate. We don't do certain things in 2021. No, we don't do the play dollhouse. We don't do that stuff in 2021. You can't give your fabulousness to somebody and they played with it, and you hanging around trying to figure out life while they happy and they're with somebody while with you and blah blah, give them the broom and let them fly away. You have one, look at it, one life. You have one life, one single life, and you're going to take a piece and give it to somebody and they're not going to do well with it. You're not going to get that piece back. It stays with that person. When you give yourself to somebody, it's not just physically, it's mentally, physically, emotionally. All your alleys are given to this person. Your soul is united with the person when you share an intimacy. That's why you feel a certain way when they leave, because they're taking it from you. It's an energy that they take from you. This piece is gone. You have this bit left, right? You give another piece to somebody else. They didn't do well with it either. And you have this amount left. You need to take examples and you need to formulate them, analyze them, gather them together, and structure your mind to reject what was accepted before and did not work. Man A used to call me names. He found out about my past, and I told him that if you say certain words to me, it will get to me, because people used to use that to abuse me verbally. And then you pick it up and you're going to call me the same names that I told you I'm already uncomfortable with. That's insensitive. No, you don't do that crap. You do not do that. You understand? You are made in the image of the Most High. You are a queen on your own. You do not deserve somebody to come in your life and play around. We do not have time for that. We don't have time for that. Let me tell you what we have time for. We have time to study the Bible together, the scriptures together. Okay? If that's not your forte, do something else. We have time to go and have picnic together. We have time to court for 3 months. And after 3 months, if you decide that you want to hang around me a little bit, we have time to go to marriage counseling. And then we'll get time to have a marriage, right? To get married and then have a place together and then have kids and 10 cars parked outside. We building together. That's the type of relationship you should be hunting down. And let me tell you something, ladies. 2021, I already feel the blessings flowing through. 2021 is a relief from 2020. If you have not learned anything in 2020, you won't even want to go back to relearn. You won't even want to go back to learn. Just pick up where you left off. Go back to the drawing table. Make your notes. Correct what should be corrected and move on. A guy don't play in your life unless you allow him to. He does not play with your feelings unless you allow him to. We do have those out there that are just toxic. Like, you don't have to do anything. You do not have to do or say anything to them. They are just bad. They are just out there. But let me tell you something now, ladies. If you want a husband, you have to carry yourself like a wife. Make sure you're always put together. Make sure that you don't show too much in the streets, because you want him to know that you're keeping it covered. My mother always told me good things are kept covered up, and cover yourself. I'm not saying full coverage. I'm just saying don't be too much of that and too much down here. Do you understand? Come on, do you understand what I'm saying? No, but honestly, guys, paying attention to how a woman in society today are being judged and stereotyped, we have to be careful the message we send in the streets. We have to be careful of how we portray our bodies. It's a temple. It's not yours. It was loaned to you. So treat it like you would have want somebody to treat what is yours. It doesn't belong to you. So you shouldn't even be allowing anybody to come up in there in the first place. Right? I understand that nowadays no one will want to rush into marriage and they don't test the waters. Well, okay. Okay. Go test the waters somewhere else. If you are not ready, it's simplest thing for you to tell them you are not ready. And don't behave like you don't have authority. If a man cannot wait for you, let him go. You're not going to regret letting him go. If a woman cannot see you being genuine, let her go. There's some people that are just hard to please. There are some people that are very, very hard to be satisfied. You have to be careful with those people, because you keep pushing out so much of you, and you're not getting anything else back in return. It's crazy. It's craziness. When people see certain like independent females in society and they're so beautiful and talented, educated, independent women, why are they single? You know why we choose to be single? We choose to be single because we do not like to be obligated. I don't like to feel obligated. Oh, honey, I'm going down the street. What you going down the street for? I'm gonna give you 2 seconds to pretend you were not talking to me just now. I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen. No. You don't accept behaviors like that. And I will assume that you're prepared to treat your king the same way you want to be treated. So at the end of the day, don't be recruiting and don't be requiring so much of the next person when you're not giving anything. You're not even giving enough. You have to do something to prove that she's worth it. I'm going to change myself. I'm going to adjust myself so she can be comfortable with me. And when a man starts putting out energy, when he starts putting out effort, when he starts giving you his attention more, when he starts to pay close attention to you, you realized that something has changed about him. Do not hold on to a man that you don't feel. And you know when somebody loves you. You don't need Google to tell you, hey Google, what are the signs of when a man don't care? Or when they're 3 signs of men falling out of love. We don't do that. God gave you a gift. Your intuition, women's intuition, is like superpowers. Listen, we're 99.9% always right. Don't do this. It's not debatable. It's concrete evidence. It's the fact. It's the truth. You're going to get up. You're going to clean yourself up. You're going to fix your face, fix your hair. Make sure every time you go on the street, you look presentable. If once you get out the house, the apartment, anywhere you live, bedroom, house, room, whatever, make sure you are looking fabulous. You listen, not every story is gonna be like, oh, we met in college. Your story could be, we met in the dollar store. So how long have you guys been together? 20-something years. Come on. It's not history. We're not rewriting history. We're writing our own history. That was his story, if you know what I mean. Right? So fix yourself up. Make sure that you have a nice perfume on. Get a cheap one if you can't afford an expensive one. Don't kill yourself. Don't overdo it. You understand? You don't have to have extreme makeup. Have a flawless, natural look. Do your eyebrows, because if you don't have brows, you don't have anything. If you don't have lashes, just make sure that your braille lash, your natural lashes are popping. Put on some lip gloss. Not every man like the striking lips. And just be happy. Walk with confidence and go out there. And you will find the right one. Will locate you. God will bring them near to you. And you'll meet them in some store or some restaurant or something. But don't hold on to someone who don't want you. Worst when they made it clear through their actions. You're calling, you can't find you. There's no answer. They're not calling you back. You were the last one to call. They did not call you back. The game we play, men and women, the games we play is very, very, very out of the norm compared to what our parents used to be a part of. Pay attention to how he treats you. Pay attention to how he addresses you. Pay attention to the words that he uses with you. Pay attention to his behavior when he's around you compared to when you're not around him. Be in your head. Think. Analyze. I'm not saying play CIA, but I'm saying this is your life. You're the cop, the detective, the criminal. You're everything. You're the judge, the prosecutor. You are everybody in your own life because that life belongs to you. You can't waste it with somebody who don't want you. There's someone else out there that you haven't met, that as soon as they see you, they are going to fall in love with you. That person you might be having your worst day and you look like crap. And that person will fall in love with you, because not everybody falls in love with their parents. Some people really could fall in love with someone's energy, someone's personality, someone's talent, someone's gift, someone's speech, someone's beauty, someone's inside character. A lot of people fall in love because of a lot of different things. We have to pay attention to the ones that treat us as if we are less than who we believe we are. Pay attention to the ones who treat you differently in crowds. When you are around them and their family, they speak to you different. They don't want to be around you. They're laughing with Aunt Mary and you're over here by yourself. Pay attention. Pay attention to how a man treats you, and you will know if he wants you or not. You have a gift. Use it. Your intuition is not about being paranoid. No, it's a safeguard. It's a safeguard for you to know when things are going too fast, things are going too slow. It's a safeguard for you to know when something is wrong, something is off, something is underlying, and I'm going to find it out. I don't have a problem investigating. This is my life. You're not coming up in here and dictating how things should be in my life. You have your life. I have already accepted you with your life. I don't need any more control. If we cannot work as a team, we are not going to work. I am the child of God. And this is the reason why He does not allow anybody in my life. It has to be the right person. It has to be someone who deserves me. Because He made me. He knows. He knows me. He knows what's best for me. And He don't want some random person to come up and his daughter's life. No. He's going to make sure that his daughter gets the best. Huh. He spoils me so much. Pay attention. If you're not happy around this person, that's the first sign. You argue 24/7. What is the sense? What is the sense? Listen, don't even let me waste any more of your time. Get yourself up, wash your face, stop crying. Look yourself in the mirror, admire yourself because you are beautiful. Without recognition, you are beautiful. You don't need anybody to tell you that. Honey, you're fabulous. Queens are fabulous. You hear me? So at the end of this video, make sure that your confidence level is at 100.9999999. We don't play low self-esteem around here. We don't do that. You're too beautiful to be a waste of life. You're too beautiful for somebody to take advantage of you. You're too beautiful to be abused. You're too beautiful for someone to let you feel as if you're less than a person. Chin up, queen. If you keep your head down, your crown might fall off. So chin up. Okay? You got this. Now, fix yourself. Fix your face. Put on something nice. You don't have to have anything to do in the streets. Just go walk. Go eye shop. Just to get a fresh breath, a breath of fresh air. Beautiful queen. Stop believing as if you are a nobody. You're fabulous. And if he doesn't recognize or see that, that's his loss. That's his loss. And when you after watching this video and you go out there and you experience something new and something beautiful, do come back and tell me, because I love hearing the responses. I will set aside a time in my days especially to receive your responses and just give God thanks. Like, I am so grateful that I was able to help, and I'm being obedient to his instructions to help females like myself. And I've managed to keep my chin up for a while. You understand? And these are some of the simple things that help me. If I did it, you can do it. Come on, queen. You're too beautiful for this. You are too beautiful for this. Miss Fabulous. Miss Universe. Miss World. You have a beautiful day. Do remember to inhale and exhale before you speak when you're angry. Do remember to drink 7 or 8 cups of water per day. Do remember to take your vitamins. And if you need me to send you a video, a personal workout video, I will and I can. So just email me. My link is in the description box. My email is in the description box. Yeah, so just go ahead. If you want to email me offhand and we talk, we can do that too. But guess what? We all have to hold each other's hands and make it. Okay, queen? So I'm going to do some more queenly things over here, and you go ahead and get yours started out. Okay? Have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next video. Chin up. Bye-bye.